Hello friends, today we will discuss about the Indian philosophy Gunu. So before going about it, all the friends who have come to new to our channel and press the bell icon so that whatever video related to IGNU can reach you first. So today I will discuss human rights and rights of life. So now let's start human rights. Human rights, as different rights may lay claim to different foundations. It might be worthwhile to classify them according to these sources to avoid confusion and misunderstanding. Now, perhaps the most important basic distinction we can make is between positive and uh, natural rights and their corresponding duties. A, a natural right, as the every term indicate is one that to foundation on our very human nature, adequately understood. For instance, the very fact that we are embodied begins lay upon us the duty to take uh, seasonable seasonable care of our bodies. When arise the fundamental human rights to food, clothing, and the shelter, we have a right to adequate supplies of these along with the proper proper means to obtain uh, them of course. This means that we should make proper use of our human adequate of intelligence and freedom and not over induce any of our appetites such that we we ruin our health in the process. This means also that we recognize that other person have the equal right to such goods, and we may not go on an umbrelled spree of behavior more amassing predate supplies of the above mentioned necessities such that or such that other person are deprived of their possibility of access to them. Positive positive right on the other hand, those granted us by virtue of law. Thus the law of the state lay down who has the right to vote. Now now inasmuch as an authentic natural right is rooted in my human nature, no individual or organization can take it away from us. Natural rights are thus in inalienable. Uh, inalienable. Our various constitution actually do not grant us these rights. At best, they merely recognize and guarantee them. A particular state may refuse to acknowledge the particular natural right, in which case it would be acting beyond its proper power. So, so the next is the right of life. This perhaps the most basic of all fundamental rights, in the sense that if one were to deny it, all the other would have no meaning. Acquaintance include it among the most basic practical first principle with the which human beings are endowed. Indeed, as the natural urge for self presentation, it is one of those those metaphysical drive which we share with all begins in as much humans begins are endowed. Life is a special way something that that stems from God personal creative act. It is something scared and on no for any purpose whatever can therefore aggregate to himself or herself the right to directly destroy an innocent human beings, even an atheist, atheist would have good reason to respect this right, for it is the basic of all others, and without it is the rest would become destroy. This does not mean that one cannot strike back, even kill an adjust aggressor. The the legitim, the legitimate defense of individual person as well as a societies would allow on the right to do. So Thomas Aquinas justified that a ground for the principle of double effect, as he puts in the book Sumana. The act of self-defense can be double effect, the, the prevention of one's own life and the killing of the aggressor. The, the one is intended, the others is not. However, it stands to reason that if one were used against a malicious malicious assailant, moral violence, then is necessary that could hardly be justified as a quans reiterates. If human person in self-defense use more than necessary violence, it will be unlawful whether unlawful where as if he repels force with moderation his defense will be lawful, nor it is necessary for salvation that a man omit the act of moderate self-defense to avoid killing the other man, since one is bound to take more care of own than that of others. So friends, this is so friends, the describe of human rights and rights of life. Thank you.